just gonna casually unmute myself in the voice chat too. Just in case somebody happens to pop in during the champ and I don't have time to turn it on so that I don't seem like I'm being rude. They're gonna think I'm talking to myself. I mean, I kind of am. A little bit. It's fine. No one will notice. No one will care. Just me and you. Me and you and the Furgrove champ. And my blanket. And my huge fuzzy horse blanket that I wish was a Snuggie, because I am struggling currently. Oh no. Not 13 seconds before a champ. I'm having blanket struggles. Oh no. Oh, woe is me. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. Alright. The problem wasn't solved. I feel like I just made it worse. But, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Audrey logged on. Okay. Alright. There, maybe, possibly? Okay. Ah. Hair on my neck. Oof. Okay. Champ time. Champ time. Champ time. Let's go. Aw, heck. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've hit one of those. I didn't realize how long it stopped you for. My horse feels a lot less responsive today, but I'm sure it's just me. After this, I'm gonna go get my cherry thing and see if I can't level it up at least once. Uh-oh. I mean, all I really want out of this is the coinage anyway, so... We Gucci. Kylie! Ah. Audrey. Yay. Audrey!
Hi.
Hi. Hello. I love how you have your birch horse.
I won't make it to the champ, but I at least know where it is.
Right. I love how you have him in camouflage.
I know.
That's really funny. I love that.
Well, earlier I had on like the fishing pants that are camo and then the high vis vest, and I was like, I look like I'm going hunting.
The saddlebag. What saddlebag is that? Oh my god.
It's like a camo saddlebag.
That's so weird.
And then he has little berries.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna go switch on to my cherry thing, because I think I'm just gonna do all the festival stuff and see if I can't level that thing up just a bit. Because I got her to like 12 or 14 and haven't bothered to finish doing that.
Yep, that's what I've been doing with all the like festival stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's like, you know, leveling up horses real fast. So
yeah,
let's finish out some things and get some things leveled that maybe I wouldn't necessarily ride as much normally. So.
Right. Yeah, it looks like I got it to 11. And then I just kind of stopped. Yeehaw. I'm not changing my outfit. I don't care that much. All right. So how you been? How was your ride today?
Oh, he was good. He's a good boy.
Yay, good boy.
Yeah, he's been like, especially this week now that he's been there about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been able to go out pretty much every day, and they're not feeding him a bunch of sugar. He's doing real good.
Yeah.
He's back to like, you know, kind of chill dude that he usually is.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I took him and did basically just walk trot today. I was gonna canter him, but I was like, "Yeah, you're doing really good." So I feel like I'm just gonna like trot over some trot poles, and we'll just be done. So
yeah, when it comes to cantering, like half the time with at least with Johnny, it's like our trot work is the stuff that sucks because that's what he's like. That's what he has the hardest time with. But it's one of those things where if you're already ahead and the horse has baby brain, then you've just got to stop while you're doing good.
yeah, he struggles a little bit with the canter.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the top line muscle that he needs to really like put himself together with the canter.
Oh, sure.
So I was like, yeah, we'll do some trotting and we'll do some trot pulls, work on like building that muscle a little bit, and that was all going really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he was being a good boy. So I was like, yeah, that's good. We'll just. Yep. That seems like a good point to stop before I canter and you decide to be goofy. So
yeah, it's like it either gets to a point where like you know that they're going to have a problem or you're going to get frustrated, and it's like, let's just quit when we're ahead. We're good. Yeah. I am not looking forward to the first ride that I have on Johnny after 8 months. It's probably going to be, well, because I'm probably going back up in June. So he's going to be so spicy.
Fun. Yeah.
I lunged him the other day though, and he was not terrible. He was a good boy. He got a little half buck in and decided that it just wasn't worth it. Which I've noticed that with him lately, like in the past year-ish, is like he's gotten over the like slap happy bucking, and now it's just like, I don't have enough effort to do that today, so I'm gonna like do a little half-hearted kick off to the side to let you know that I'm spicy, and then just continue. Like all right, bro.
Well, it's like, you know, when I picked Diamond up from my mom, she was like, oh yeah, like the worst thing that he's done is that sometimes he gets excited when he jumps, so he does a little bitty hop afterwards.
Yeah.
And like I've ridden him in his hop when he goes into the canter sometimes, and it's like it's not anything. Like,
yeah,
he thinks that he's bucking, but he's like probably like 6 inches off the ground.
That's so, that's what Johnny does too, because it's not like a buck. It's like I'm gonna lift my hind end up just to let you know my opinion on something.
Yeah.
And it's like, Izzy, you're an idiot.
Izzy used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Back when I got her started, like she would and that's all it was. She was just like, I'm gonna let you know that I'm not happy about this, but I'm still gonna do it. You know,
Right.
but she like really threw her butt up in the air, but she'd only do it once and then just keep on going.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, diamonds is like nothing compared to what Izzy would do.
Yeah, I mean, Alex never bucks like ever, and he never bucked with me on him, or like I don't even think I've ever seen him do it in the fence even. Um, but Johnny, when other horses get him going, man, can he buck? And I'm just like, it's like you wait for it to happen when you're on him, and then like the worst he does is the little bump with his hind end, and I'm like, what? Thank you, sir, but what?
Yeah.
Pardon? But man, there was a horse that I only rode her like once or twice, and she was my friend's off the track thoroughbred, and she was awful, awful, awful. I mean, that mare could buck. That that thing was a machine. Like, she would just keep going, and they were all like
Yeah.
really bad. I'm like, how can you do this? How can you stand riding this? And she was even after a couple of years off the track, she never really filled out. So it was like riding a 2x4. She was so like stick thin, and so there was nothing to like grab onto when you were like when
Yeah.
she was bucking. It was just like, what do I do with myself? Oh man, look at everybody here. Neon's here, Amber's here, Kylie's here.
Hello.
Hello.
As I said, let me know if you can hear any annoying noises, because I am sitting outside.
No, I think
And
you're
also,
good.
I have a drink. So, I put on my gaming headset because I think it, is a little bit better about noises. But let me know.
No, I think you're good. I can't hear anything, so.
Great. Perfect. Also, it is a little bit quieter because it is darker here, so the birds aren't as quite as annoying as they were earlier.
You enjoy that outside time.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice here.
Yeah, enjoy it.
It's like 80 something here, which is like really uncommon for the Midwest this time of year.
Yeah, it was 80 something here today. And the sun, like straight sun, not including humidity and wind and all, it got to like 94 according to the temperature.
Oh,
and
my.
I'm wearing my neon get up.
Yes. It looks good.
Like, I'm gonna do this for the stream.
Looks
Makes me
good
slow
on
as
it.
heck, but whatever.
Oh, I know. I love that tack set so much, and I'm so salty.
And with my hair, I just love it with my hair.
Yeah.
I've already done all my chores today, so I'm just gonna follow you.
Yeah, I got a cow.
Where are we at?
Moreland.
Moreland. All right, I will be there.
I'm doing all
fetching
the
animals.
Well.
Yeah, I'm doing all the festival stuff with my level 11 Hanami so that I can actually like level it up, maybe.
I did them all earlier because when I got back from shopping today, brain chemicals are stupid. My brain was like, by the way, we're going to be like super panicky and you're going to want to feel like you want to cry for like 2 hours.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
god,
why?
I hate when that happens.
It's 80 degrees out. I did all this like productive stuff today. Like I'm feeling super great. And all of a sudden my brain was like, yeah, you had Pokey and Boba and you went shopping and now you're depressed. And I was like, what?
Yup, that is the worst. That is the absolute worst.
It was so stupid.
And it's always like,
oh my gosh, I need a pink horse to go with my pink getup.
It's right over there.
I have enough money, actually. Should I do it?
I mean,
I shouldn't.
There's also a pink
many Starcorns. I'm trying to save up for like horses I really, really want.
There's a pink seagull too, but it's like 400 star coins.
Yeah, I'm not that interested in those. Like, they're pretty, but they're not the ones I want. And I don't have many star coins, so I'm really, like, I really want to save up for things that I, like, really want.
Yeah. I am I'm so sad that the Dorcha here, which is the blue one, I love the wild coat a lot. And I would totally love the normal coat if it wasn't literally blue.
You know, I didn't really like think about it until recently, but I was seeing people like, you know, with the like all the glitches. Like everybody had a
Yeah.
glitched horse, at least on mobile for
Yeah.
like the longest time. And so I was seeing the magic mane and the main body, and I realized how blue the body was. And I was
Yes.
like, oh, that actually really does look bad.
Yeah, like
I hate the magic coat. Not the magic coat.
the normal coat.
I hate the
Something I didn't notice until now, though, that is actually kind of neat, is that instead of dapples in the regular coat, they still have their feathers. Like, if you look at their sides.
I do like these horses, but they're just, if I'm going to get a magic horse, I don't think these are the ones I want. I want the Umbra a lot.
Yeah, the Umbra is really cool. And the Ayla is really cool, too, actually. That both of them turned out so nice from that set. And then I like this one, but we have so many opinions on this horse. He's fine though.
I like the main coat of that one though.
Yeah.
The, like regular coat looks really pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I like only ride mine in the regular coat. I don't think I ever rode it in the magic coat.
Yeah,
and I do need a pink horse though, so I can contrast with Amber here, like so bad.
Maybe there will be another pink one that comes out somewhere along the line. I know, like, it's not neon pink, but one of the seahorses is like.
I was thinking about that
like a peachy pink. It's super pretty, actually.
One of you, I think it was Neon actually, who brought us into their barn and showed us that one, and I was like, oh, I need that one day.
Yeah, both of those, the wild coat and the normal coat is really cool.
Yeah.
I never ended up buying them, but I admire them.
Yeah. I don't have enough star coins, so I have to be like super picky. I was telling Amber the other day, I was like, I super love a lot of the like outfits out for this festival, and so I came really close to just like buying the 5,000 star coin bundle just to get the outfits and then to buy other outfits with it.
Right.
And I was like, but I can get stuff for free.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not showing off to anyone but you guys. So it's like, I really shouldn't spend over $100 on this game to show off to no one but myself.
I mean, if it makes you feel good, then you do you. Because, last year I bought the double star coins, the 10,000 as a graduation present for myself. And that was, late May, because they didn't come out with one in early May when I actually graduated, so I waited. And I still haven't fully gone through that. I still have 3,400 star coins.
I did, Amber, I was like, I should do that, because honestly, I will not go through 10,000 star coins very fast.
Right.
I got the $2,000,
right.
wow, the 2,000 star coin one, and I still have 1,600 right now, but
yeah.
I'm like, because I'm so picky about what I'm going to get, especially because right now I've realized the fact that I hate taking care of all my horses, but I also hate not taking care of all my horses.
Yep. See, I just pay for stable care, but I only do
Our neighbor brought us a pizza.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, I haven't paid for stable care at all because I'm like, ooh, I don't have to, and I don't have enough star coins to cover for very long, so...
Right. I only do, 5 or 6 days because you get technically an extra day, because the last day of stable, the day that you're on 0, the first day you're on 0, it doesn't register for some reason. Your horse is still fully cared for and everything. So you technically get an extra day. I don't know why that is, though.
Yeah, I mean, legally, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about games like this, but at the same time, I hate the way the care system works in this game.
Oh, we've touched on that before too. Because it honestly is just the worst. I don't think it should exist, but they make money off of the star coins they sell for people buying stable care. That's how I see it.
My recommendation would be do it for every day, but don't do the 24-hour limit. Don't make your people have to come on within 20 the 24 hours. It's so annoying because especially I can't get on until after work. So if
Right.
I don't get on until 6, then the next day I have to get on at 7, and the next day I have to get on like 8. Like it's just, it just does not work for like people's schedules to do the 24-hour thing. Like at the very least, just make it like once a day. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter when in the day, just do it once a day. That's fine. I don't care.
Mhm.
That's at least feasible.
Right.
And if you know you're not going to be able to get on it for a few days, then the stable care happens. Like,
Yeah.
and the water being off, like that is so stupid. Like, why is the water off from everything else?
I know that is a glitch. Like even if
it?
the water is
Okay.
flashing, yeah, like if you've already done everything for the day and you log on like later in the afternoon and it's like, "Oh, you need water." It's not actually like that your horse needs water.
But you
Thankfully,
can use it to like fill up your bar at least. That's
Yeah.
one nice thing about it.
yeah. Thankfully though, you guys never had to experience, and I think Neon and Audrey, you guys probably did. Remember when your horse would just randomly need feed and water?
Yeah.
Like you'd just be
Yep.
out in the middle of nowhere and you couldn't like care for your horse anywhere at that time either. You had to only care for it at a designated spot. And
Yep. Yeah, you can
Yep.
only care for it at barns.
yep,
Yep.
Jeez.
yeah, like that sucked. But I understand why they have the care system, because it's like, oh, as a part of a horse game, don't people want
You
to
should
care
take care
for
of the
their
horse.
horse? But here's the thing is, and Red Dead's like this too, is I don't know, man, it's annoying as fuck when your vehicle suddenly stops working because it needs food. And like I get that that's a feature of horses, but look, I deal with that enough with my real horse. Like,
Again, once a day, but that 24-hour thing is just so bad.
yeah,
Like, that's just evil, to be honest.
yeah.
Like, I've logged on within 24 hours before, and I've had horses that are, like, gone down 2 bars, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck happened?
Yeah. I will say that the one thing about Red Dead that like actually like makes me want to care for the horse is the fact that your horse like visibly gets dirty. And I sit there, I'm like, I'm on a black horse, or like I'm on a white horse, because I either have chestnut pintos or black horses, and it's like you can very visibly see the dirt, and it annoys me. So I stop and I brush my horse.
Yeah. I did about Barbie Horse Adventures that the horse got dirty. I just
Yeah.
hated how fast it got dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking that too. There's like, I used to play, I think it was Wild Horse Rescue or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
That was the one.
That's
yeah,
it.
and the horse
Yeah.
would get just covered in mud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Red Dead.
Yeah, so you,
That's Red Dead.
yeah, and you had to like go through the river or something to clean it.
Yep.
Which, like, I do not mind that being an aspect, but
Yeah.
do not make that your horse is dirty within 2 seconds of you leaving that freaking river.
Yep.
Yeah. Or like in the snowy area where there's nowhere to clean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Oh
just
my gosh.
brown.
That
Yeah.
level. I loved it, but hated it at the same time.
I never played that particular Barbie Horse Adventures game. I grew up with the Mystery Ride one.
Yeah, I know
Like
that one
those.
too.
which I loved. Like I would just spend like hours like running around and like making up my own stories even
Oh,
after the
same
regular
here.
story was done, because it was so much
You know
it was
what
so
I would
nice.
do? I got the game when that one movie, what's it called?
Not Flicka.
No, not Flicka. No, it was a Disney movie. It's the
Oh.
one with the 3 cows. I forgot. Home on the
Range.
Range. That was it. And the soundtrack. For some
Riley.
reason, I listened to the soundtrack all the time.
Ah.
And so I'd play the soundtrack while I was running on one of the tracks, like the jumping course.
I love that.
And
Good for you.
pretending that there was like some bad guy chasing me.
That's awesome. Oh man. Another game that like I played this, and we did it on like Instagram Live one time. It was so stupid. But it's on the Wii, and it's like Pets Horses 2, like the rescue ranch thing.
I played resources to the controls in that game suck.
They suck ass, but it is absolutely hilarious because you have to use the Wiimote and the nunchuck as reins, and the way you move your horse faster is you just furiously shake them. And like,
yeah, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
And I held the Wii remote in my left hand.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted to turn right, I had to. I would be like turning. I'd be turning a different direction because my Wii remote was in a different hand.
Yeah.
So I hated that game so much, but I also loved the graphics, and it's a shame that the controls suck because I really wanted to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I liked the breeding aspect of it.
I never got very far because I ended up getting like pretty bad wrist pain from it when we were doing it, and then I never felt like picking it back up again. Like, I don't play my Wii that often. I'm just gonna like not.
Your screen, our birds are just chilling out together.
Sorry, I've got
Wow, how rude.
Sorry.
My bird had a friend, my little owl had a friend, and you just ran away.
It's fine. I'll come back.
This is fine.
I wanna level my haunts.
That's fine. I was actually thinking of This Is Fine. I have the like background for my Zoom at work is like the This Is Fine background, and whenever things are on fire, I just put it on.
Oh
and people,
my god!
Are just like, you know what? That's valid.
I love that a lot. That's so very perfect.
My other one is the Great British Bake Off. The two people are like looking at a sign, and it just says pain.
Yeah.
That's my other background, and people are just like,
oh my god.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's so perfect. Oh my god. Oh man. Now that it's like decent weather out and we're almost in May, I'm having like a crisis because Mayfest is like a week and a half away. Briarfest is like a couple months away. I'm just
I needed to pack for Mayfest today, and I didn't because it was nice out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go to the barn, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so...
Yeah, it's supposed to be like thunderstorms here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll pack tomorrow instead.
Inform the dumb people here, what is Mayfest?
So,
I've heard you talk about Briarfest.
Yeah, so Mayfest is an event that like my work puts on, the Stone Company puts on, and the best way I can sum it up is like it's our Briarfest essentially.
Yeah.
It's decently big. We have like a guest horse that's like a local celebrity in, you know, the Midwest. This year it's this really, really awesome chestnut Rabicano quarter horse filly. And she's so pretty. She's so nice.
You posted pictures of recently? Or not, like, recently?
I don't know about
recently,
but she's... Yeah, I know we've definitely shared photos of her before. She's super pretty. And we come up with, you know, a couple different special runs, and we have a model horse show. This year we're doing a swap meet and a dinner on Friday night, which is going to be pretty fun. And then the model horse show, I think, is going to be huge. Like, we have a lot of people who rolled over from 2020, but then we also have a lot of new people who are coming this time, that like names that I don't even recognize. And I think that's going to be cool because I don't think people realize how much our customer base has expanded just in the past 2 years. Like, it's pretty crazy to think that like we're up to like 6,000 plus customers, and we're a factory with less than 30 employees. like, woo.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, it's awesome because on the one hand, it's like, you know, we have a lot of really cool people in this hobby that are branching into collecting our product, but at the same time, it's like we all feel bad that we can't meet the demand because like there's with there only being like less than 30 of us, I think there's 24 of us. It's like there's no feasible way like we just can't do it. And I think that a lot of people don't realize that we're not as big as some other companies. like guys, we're like this.
It's like, I know, I can't, when I was there, I kept trying to explain to people, it's like, you understand there's 4 people painting all these horses, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know how many are there now, but when I was there were like 4 of us. So
it's okay. I'm gonna count, because it's more than 4, but it's less than 7, I think. So
yeah,
it's
that's kind of what I thought, but
Jazz is part-time.
yeah,
she's what? She's like 2 days on and 3 days off, I think.
yeah.
And then there's Ellen, Jess, Ashley, Julie, Dawn, and Carrie. So 6 full-time and 1 part-time. And then occasionally we have guest artists, like Carolyn was just here, which Carolyn's awesome. And she's got some really really cool pieces that she worked on this time, that some are for Mayfest, some are for this week coming up, and they're so cool. Like, every time she comes in, it's great, because she's also like, she's super friendly, and she just likes to talk and like share like trade secrets.
Yeah.
You know?
She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. I like her a lot. And she doesn't normally paint like plastics. We were talking about this the other day. Is she typically only paints resins. And
Right.
I have been having a hard time with like finding a good primer. And like over lunch break one day, she just like told me everything that she uses: primer, sealer, airbrush paint, everything. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know, like,
Oh yeah, no,
like,
she's
damn.
like super great about like
Yeah.
helping.
Yeah, a real nice lady. But yeah, so we have that coming up, and that's the first weekend in May. And my mom and Kenzie and Courtney are coming down and working it. Kenzie and Courtney are showing. But then they're
I'll be
staying
there.
they're staying at my place. So there's gonna be 4 of us in my apartment, and I have to figure out where the air mattress is going. Courtney still says that she's sleeping in my closet. I do have sleeping bags, so if that is something that she actually decides she wants to do, there's plenty of room in my closet. She can have it.
Yeah,
But
I'll be there to show.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
showing, and then Stephanie is judging. And is she
Yeah.
showing?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, she is like has so much stuff going on right now.
Yeah, I
So
did something happen with their house? Like, because I saw her mention
yeah,
something
they
about
were
back to the
trying
real
to-
estate apps.
Yeah, they were trying to get a house, and then it ended up that there was like some stuff wrong with it, and
Oh,
they
no.
were refusing to like fix it, and so they ended up not being able to get that house
Oh, that sucks.
because they couldn't get the loan for it without the repairs. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think anyway that's the situation. So then they
Aw.
were looking for other things, and she just sent me a link to one that they went and looked at today that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
That they put an offer in. So
Well, that's good at least. Like, you know, for
But yeah,
that they
it's
found
like-
other stuff they can put an offer in on right away instead of just having to like sit around and wait again.
yeah, because I mean, the housing market is crazy right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're trying to get out of their house here soon, and they've already got a bunch of stuff packed up. And I know she already has her show horses packed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a mess. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is sucky. That's ugh.
yeah,
Like super derail things, but Amber and I are over here just like petting animals, and I chased her cat for a solid minute thinking it was one of the animals I could pet. And then I realized it was just hers, and I was like, I can't pet that. It's running away from me.
Emily.
Oh my god.
I was like, why would this kitty not stay still? Oh my gosh. And I kept petting the freaking pig.
Oh no.
Which I love the pig, but it was just like, this isn't what I was trying to pet. What's going on?
Oh no. Oh my god. Though I'm really excited for Mayfest as far as like the reception to the special run of the special runs has been like fantastic so far. I'm so happy about that. Everything we've done for Mayfest, at which the theme is the Roaring 20s, which I love a lot. I think it's gonna be awesome. We have, like, instead of doing flat ribbons for the model horse show, we're doing poker chips. So instead of a ribbon, if you get first, second, or third, you'll actually get like a custom made clay poker chip. Like, they are real poker chips. And section and reserve get like neck ribbons that are to scale on the horses. And then if you happen to get an overall grand in the division, you get a custom beer mug that will have the Mayfest logo on it.
I almost said I like beer, but I don't like beer. I like the idea of a beer mug.
Like, I think that's just a really cool concept for a 1920s themed event. Is we're doing beer mugs for our grands.
Yeah, well, and it's nice that like it's just something different, because at some point you're like, what do I do with all these flat ribbons?
Right.
So,
Right.
You know, I mean,
it's like, how many huge rosettes can you have, and where to put them is the thing. Because a lot of times they end up getting like recycled at other shows. And that was a thing that, you know, with we love the neck ribbons, and the lady that makes them is a hobbyist, and, you know, we always like to support her. She's on Etsy as the Winner's Circle, if you guys ever want to like look her up, because they're so cool. But they're all like to that 1/9 scale, and the horses can actually wear them, and they have our logo in the middle.
oh, that'll be cute.
I know, they're so cute. They're so well made. They're gold for grand and silver for reserve, you know, to keep with the theme. And then Amy's making the beer mugs, so they'll and they're nice, like heavy duty glass mugs. Like, they're really nice. We just don't have the logos on them yet. She's working on that, but it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And the special runs, I love them. There's not one that like I don't like.
I love the color on that Remington.
That was Ellen's.
So.
Like, yeah, that was Ellen's doing. Like, I had planned it to be, he was initially supposed to be like a decorator, because we don't have a decorator in the batch now, but he was supposed to be the decorator. And I had found a really cool, like, champagne holographic powder to use. But, like, it's weird to mask off stuff with that holographic powder. So we were like, oh, I wonder if we could make him realistic. So he's this really, really pretty, and, like, it doesn't quite show up in photos well. Like, he still photographs okay, but he looks so much better in person, because it's this really, like, warm champagne color. Like, she still nailed the color, and he's super, super, like, metallic. And then he's got, like, the show black hooves, which is a nice look, actually. But he just turned out so nice, and that was, like, the one that I was concerned about. I'm like, please, I know my initial concept didn't quite work, but, like, let this work. And he looks cool, so.
Yeah, I like the Mustang tail on him too.
Yeah, that was not something that I was expecting to like, and I really do, actually.
The Mustang has such a nice tail, though. Like,
it
looks
does.
Nice on lots of things.
It does, like,
It's a pain to get off, I'm sure.
Yeah, initially for Sherlock, I wanted Sherlock to have a Remington tail, you know, like Big Blue. Because I just thought that was a nice look on Big Blue, and then pairing it with like a ratty mane. And then Carrie was like, hey, we gotta switch it because we're running low on Remington tails. I was like, okay. He still looks good with a Mustang tail, though. Just not what I had in mind.
Yeah.
But
no, it's like I got a show tomorrow, and it's like the way that all the shows worked out. It's like I have Mayfest, and then 2 weeks later I have Indie Blooms, and then 3 weeks later I have Four Leaf Clover.
Oh boy.
So it's like one right after the other. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna try and plan for all three at once, so I don't have to change anything.
Yep.
But that also means that we have to like narrow the show herd down just
Yeah.
a smidge.
Yep.
So I'm taking like only customs and resins, no OFs going this time. Just because my OF string is the one that changes the most.
Right.
From show to show, so I'm like, yeah, we'll just the customs and the resins, because that's the stuff that I like to show the most anyway. So.
Yeah, and you have so many OFs that like you rotate through them, I imagine.
Yeah. I just pick whatever I feel like taking. Usually there's too many of them to take them, like a dedicated herd of them. So
right.
Yeah, I just pick whatever I feel like taking that time. But that's just, it's too difficult with them that close together. Yeah,
and then like at least when it comes to Mayfest, there are so many new showers, and like pretty much I think like every judge we have is pretty much new to judging for us. Like I don't think it's anybody that we've actually asked to judge before. So it's new opinions as well, and then most people haven't shown in 2 years or longer, so it'll be interesting to see what actually places and what doesn't.
I think all three of these shows, when I looked at the judges, I mean, I was only looking at the custom and resin judges, but I think all three of them were names that I recognized, but I didn't recognize them as judges.
Right.
So, we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. Whee. Yeah, and as far as special runs go, out of the ones that we've shown, because I have 2 more that I haven't shown yet. I really like Garbo a lot. Like there's something about the Arab mare when she has like a flattened face, like a filled out face, and really like no mane or minimal mane. Like she's so nice looking, and I just love Dawn did that paint job, and it's so good. It's like it's not like fancy or like lots of dapples or anything, but she nailed the teak's metallic sheen to a T. And I'm waiting to see what they look like glossed, because we're 50-50 matte glossing the runs because it's an in-person event. And like Bootleg has a very like minimal like undertone of gold. Like that was something that I asked specifically. I'm like, hey, when you guys do Bootleg, like do a gold base coat with that dun color, like just so that we can kind of keep with the theme that everything has some kind of black and gold to it. And when that gets glossed, she is awesome. She looks like a copper pipe. Like she almost looks like a statue. She's so like metallic, and they didn't even really use that much of the Perlex on her, so but she glows. She looks completely different in matte than she does in gloss.
When you put just a little bit of that Perlex gold on there and you gloss it, man, it pops right out.
Yeah, so that's why I'm really excited for Garbo, because I'm like, she's probably gonna look even more metallic. Because you can actually, see the metallic regularly on her in her matte finish. But
and then to add to my craziness, first shows, I signed Diamond up for his first jumping clinic. With my college equestrian coach, which I think will be great because she taught me so much.
Oh yeah.
Emma, I'm judging you on this race.
Sorry, Amber, I suck.
But the
Not
jump is
Amber.
Or sorry,
Close.
Kylie. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, continue, Audrey. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just
No, you're
laughing at Emma.
My
The
pain.
jumping clinic is the day after the four-leaf clover show.
Oh my
So
god.
it's just gonna
No,
be a crazy
no,
like
no,
month or so.
No.
But
Nobody
yeah, that weekend
comment.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
awful.
good.
Sorry. They started you on the wrong side of the freaking flags, too.
did. I ended up in the water, and then to add insult to injury, they respawned me in a different area.
At least this isn't the new Hillcrest race, which is like super unforgiving.
Oh yeah.
Like that one gives you like 7
Yeah.
seconds for everything. I like that race. There's a reason why it gives you the most money because oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's evil.
It's
yeah,
fun.
If you mess up at all, you're just
Like I think it's
luck.
fun, but man, if you mess up, you're done.
It is fun, and I do it to like get money because well, actually I have no idea what tack I want right now. But when I was trying to get like certain tacks, like that was one of the races I would do in order to like get the most money.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
Right.
It's so unforgiving. Like, if I looked away for a second and I missed something, it's like, okay, I might as well just start the whole
Over.
stupid race over.
There's a
Yeah.
whole lot of shortcuts too that like make it even more risky. Like
I don't
you
even
can
think I've done them.
you can shave a
don't think so
lot of
either.
time off by doing it, but they're
I
very
literally
risky.
am like 2 minutes and 20 seconds on that race because I'm just like, I just want to finish it.
I have actually gotten like the day or the week high score on the new Hillcrest race like several
The
times.
day high score on a few things, but not the new Hillcrest one.
Yeah.
The Crescent Village one, I've definitely gotten. I'm watching you now, so if you're gonna show me the secrets,
Yeah, I'm gonna
watch
try.
it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try. It's gonna be a little bit harder on such a big horse, but I think I can still do it.
I literally just like suffer through this race because I'm just like 75 coins, just do it.
Yep, 75 coins and 250 XP. It's even if you have to do it twice because you mess up, it's still worth it. So
Yeah.
Right.
I do hate how few things are worth a lot of coins in this game.
yeah.
It like really drives me nuts that I have to do chores at every single barn in order to get the most money.
Yep. One time
Right.
we're gonna have to do we did this at one point is we put a half an hour timer on and then we went around and did like as many things as possible to earn the most money, like who could earn the most money in a half an hour.
Just-
That was so funny.
Would lose. I don't know everything well enough to do that. I have the like same 5 things I do for money and that's about it. So you
Yeah.
just run through half these jumps. That's part of
Yes,
it.
you don't
Right.
need to jump any of these.
There's a couple I knew you didn't, but
Yeah. I slow
always
down
did 'em.
just because like it's very hard to do it on a big horse like this.
Yeah.
And then you jump down the hills. That gives you a little bit.
Your video's
yeah.
delayed, so it's like you're talking about jumping down hills, and I'm like, you're not even at a hill, girl. And I'm like, wait a second, the video's like 5 seconds behind.
And there's no way to get through this. You just have to
That's
keep
stupid
spamming.
swimming point.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Yep.
I hate that. Like, that's just. Ugh, I'm not allowed to talk about this, but that's bad game design.
Also, the uphill jumps really suck, by the way.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
they do.
Does anybody else get bugged in that their horse goes like super slow sometimes?
I
Oh my gosh,
haven't
I
had that
get-
happen in a while, but I think it
I get
has.
bugged all the time. I don't know if maybe it's because I'm on a Mac and maybe it's just a Mac thing, but I get bugged so often where my horse is going so slow. Like today I was riding my Mawari, which is like full speed, and I had the best tack on her and everything. Well, not right now with my neon stuff.
Right.
But I jumped over one of those like uphill things and she didn't even go over it. Like I literally just stopped dead in my tracks because she was going so slow to this bug.
Oh
And
no.
it wasn't the new Hillcrest race. It was the one of the Jarlaheim.
Oh. Yeah.
ones.
Right.
at the end there, she didn't go over it. Like, I literally just stopped dead in my tracks, and I was just like, this bug is so annoying. And I literally just have to restart and, like, log back in to do it. And I've done that before, like, champs before. I'm like, although today was really funny. The one time I logged in for a champ, of course, it was the pony race. And I haven't been on Egg in a while.
Yep.
And so Egg has 1 bar of happiness, like, literally depressed little horsey.
Poor Egg.
Yeah.
Poor Egg.
Because she's like last in my roundup right now. Like, I try to, like, take care of them as I'm going around. And so she's last right now, but it was like, of course, this is the pony race. So I grab her, and then I put the Bonnie tack on her.
Yeah.
Which isn't, like, super speedy. Like, it's the slowest speed.
Yep.
And so I was just like, whatever. I'm going to do the pony race. I just want the spring tokens. That's literally all I want. Like, as long as I finish, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny because I'm literally, like, hanging in 10th for, like, half this race. Like, I'm just going along on my egg horsey here. And, I end up finishing 6th because 4 people in front of me just, like, crashed. And it was just, like,
my
super
God.
funny. But it was also at the same time, I was like, I didn't deserve this because Egg is literally moving at the speed of, like, if I was slow bugged. And she wasn't even slow bugged. That's just how slow she is right now.
Like, I didn't earn this. It doesn't
No.
feel right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I get the same amount of money regardless of whether you're 10th or 6th.
Right.
But it was just so funny. I got my
Right.
first ever first in a champ the other day, guys.
Yay!
Like, it took me for...
Yay.
Like, I never do champs. I'm only doing them now because of the stupid spring token stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what champ it was. It was New Hillcrest. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's impressive
I was
too.
shocked. I was like, everybody just died on a car. And so I just ran by them. And I was just like, I'll take this. I didn't
I won
deserve
for the
it.
hills today.
The cars at the end and the bees. The bees always, like, there's been 1 or 2 times that I've been able to get past it without getting hit by the bees, but it's very rare.
Same. Actually, I did get hit by the bees in that one.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, like, you know, I did the, like, I'm slamming my forward key as hard as I can the whole entire time. And
Yep.
so luckily my horse just, like, went again. Like, without, like, the super long stop that the champs normally force you into.
Yeah, and
And
luckily,
everybody else got, yeah.
the same thing that you can do with the Fort Pinta hay bales, you can do with the bees and, like, jump through them. Because, like, if you're doing the Fort Pinta champ and you get hit by the hay bales, you just have to spam your jump key, like spam spacebar, and you will, like, stop for a second and then keep going. So, like, do that the next time you get hit by the bees. Should kind of work.
You just spam space.
Yep, you just spam space.
Yep.
Okay. I'm, like, slowly learning the, like, tactics, and this is part of the reason why I've never gotten a first. Because, again, I never do the champs unless, like, right
Yep.
now, like, it gives me tokens. And the
And,
only
like-
reason I did the pony one earlier was because it was my first one of the day, so I get the, like,
Right.
6 token bonus.
Yep.
Right.
Every champ
I
has
think I
shortcuts
wanna-
too.
Yeah. What were we
I
gonna say,
won
Amber?
a few champs. I
Oh,
think I
you
won
won,
a few
like,
champs.
7! You
Yeah.
keep bragging to me about how great
Yeah.
you are at these champs.
I actually won Golden Leaf today too.
You guys are doing
Of course I
great.
did.
You guys are doing a good job.
Amber's, like, 10,000 ahead of me in the druid
Yeah.
training
Uh-huh.
stuff. And it was like, I've only missed, like, maybe 5 days, but somehow she is, like, leagues ahead of me. It's so funny.
Oh, and I also placed best scores today and Baroness racetrack. I'm like 19th for main one.
very
Oh, I haven't
nice.
done one of those in a while. I used to get those all the
Yeah.
time for some of the races that I would do, and I was trying to level up reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I haven't had to do that in a while, so I don't get that as much.
Say my
Like,
mom
I'm
and
on
I
the
used
top
to have a
tier for it,
thing.
19th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My mom and I used to have a back and forth when, because, like, now she's really busy and I'm really busy, and, like, my computer at work right now sucks ass. But we'd go on and do, like, the same races during the day and, like, see who could get a better score. And she'd get so mad if I kicked her off the leaderboard or something. So then we ended up, like, we stopped doing that, and she would tell me, she's like, hey, I've got the high score on this, and this today. do not knock me off the leaderboard. Go do something else. Like, I'm like, okay, thanks. Like,
I did
I
see
want
her mom
money
one time in a
too.
race.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything to her, but I saw her once, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know that person.
she
Kind of.
she pops in, and like, if you were to like walk up to her and like rear at her, she would do the same. She would greet you in return.
Things where it was like, I looked at her name for a minute, and I actually like couldn't remember if that was her name or not. I was like,
Yeah.
is this the name I'm remembering? And then I like pulled up the clubs, and right as I pulled up the clubs, the race started, so I didn't actually like get to acknowledge her. But it was so funny. I was just like, that was her. We've met super briefly in passing, but it was her.
That's squad mom.
I don't think my mom would know what to do if I like tried to show her how to play this. Funnily enough, my mom is really good at Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah.
But she can't do anything else. Like, she's good at Guitar Hero, and that's about it. My dad is so funny. He's so competitive. He's where I get my competitive streak from. He got so mad that my mom was better than him at Guitar Hero because he loves guitars.
Oh no.
Like, he used to make me like sit and play Guitar Hero with him to try and get better so he could beat my mom, because he knew he would never beat me, but he wanted to beat my mom, and so we would sit and have family nights of Guitar Hero for a while.
Oh my
where
god.
He would just face my mom, and whenever he would lose, he'd be like, we have to do it again. And we would just play until he finally beat my mom. It was so funny. He's such a man, but I love it. It's so funny. It was the one time I could get them to like play video games with me. They also liked the Wii Sports tennis, because they're tennis players. So they liked the idea of a tennis game. But the funny thing about Wii Sports tennis is, you can just like flail your remote like wildly.
Yes.
And you'll hit the ball. Like your character could be on the like other side of the court, and it will like fly across the court and hit the ball.
Yep.
And so they would just like flail, and it would just be like us, like all three of us, and then sometimes if my sister was there too, it'd be all four of us. We were all just sitting there, just flailing our remotes, and it was just whoever could flail the fastest won.
Yep, that's Wii tennis in a nutshell, because like we would do the same thing.
Fun though.
It really was. My mom got into Star Stable because I handed her my laptop at a fair so I could take care of a customer, and this is back 2017. So I gave her my MacBook, and I was like, here, just like run around. I'll take care of the customers, and you just like, you're on break. You go ahead, you play horse game. And she was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, WAS to steer, space to jump. And I was just like, go on. And then when I was done and it was my turn for break, she didn't want to give me my laptop back. So that's how I got my mom hooked on Star Stable. So then she made an account and, got herself the Star Rider when like, now it really doesn't get discounted much anymore. But back then it was like every couple months, not only would they have double star coins, but they'd also have like 25% off Star Rider or something, like all the time. So that's what she did.
Semi bitter that Amber and I couldn't wait 2 weeks to get the stupid Star Rider off, but whatever.
No, I think that's what Lurie did too. But like pretty much everybody that's jumped on board in the past year has been like, screw it, I'm not waiting. I'm like, all right. You guys.
Also, we joined in the middle of the Winterfest.
Yeah.
So it was like, if we didn't get it, we couldn't get all the like winter tokens and stuff like that, which was like really annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to admit, Amber and I joined at a very good time, because like that's when the roadmap has come out. That's when all the like, updates are going on. The new horses are coming out. Like, honestly, I don't think I would be into this game 3 years ago.
No, it really like, and Audrey's been playing for longer than I have, but even like 2017, it was like new horses coming out like took a while. And then like it maybe happened like 3 times a year you'd get new horses.
Yeah.
And you'd have to wait for like a second batch of colors to come out. So like one batch would come out and it'd be like 3 horses. And then like 3 months later, the second batch would come out with the same model but like 3 more colors, and it sucked. I mean, there's a couple things I do miss. Like, I miss the April Fool's Day stuff. Those were hilarious.
Car
Stable was
RIP.
amazing.
I think I've showed you guys the pictures.
I have a video of Car Stable. The Giant Shire I wasn't around for, but that was funny. Let me see if I can find my video on Car Stable, because it's so dumb. It was so great.
I never got to enjoy those.
Yeah.
Like, I was on during the time that those, like, existed, but I always missed them.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I remember, you know, back before they even had, like, different models of horses and stuff, that they had different breeds, but they were just all on the same starter horse pattern.
Right. And now those are the ones
then,
that are getting retired right now.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, man.
I have to say, like, as undetailed as I can be, the growth in video games is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
it's so cool. Like, I mean, even in the year that I've been a part of them has been insane. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
It's so great to see, like, how much it evolves. It is kind of sad to, like, see how old some things get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, things that are, like, but they, in a way that almost makes them more sentimental.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, look how much, like, the world has grown. Like, that's crazy.
Right. And like, if we're just talking about Star Stable in general, I'm really glad that the direction that they decided to go in was like stylized. Like, this is pretty decently stylized. Because that means that it will probably never look dated. Like there's a reason. Yeah, like there's a reason that cartoons don't seem like, or 2D animation doesn't seem as dated as 3D animation. Is because 3D animation tends to lean a little more heavily towards realism.
Whereas, like, that tries to become realistic is already dated within like 6 months. Like, actually, it's dated within the time it comes out, because CGI is advancing at such a speed that by the time that technology comes out, it's outdated.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy. It's so cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is, I think that's awesome. But at the same time, yeah, like, you almost have to go, if you're going to do an animated thing, you have to go for the stylized look in a way, because otherwise it's going to be dead. Like,
right.
Neon, I told you to stay and you ran away.
No.
Neon, where are you? Neon.
Neon.
Where are you?
Neon?
Oh, I realized I was muted. My bad.
It didn't say on Discord you were muted, so I don't know what happened there.
I have a mute button on my microphone.
Oh.
Finishing chewing my pizza. I'm on my way.
Just bring in my pony to hang out with your pony.
Oh, okay. Let me go get my pony.
Oh, of course you did. That's funny. Okay. Anyways,
Whoa.
But that's one of the things about the company that I guess I cannot say I work for. Fun thing about working for them is, like, they are stylized.
Yeah.
And so even though, like, in a way, a lot of the gameplay does become outdated, because it's stylized, the graphics won't become outdated, and that's part of the reason it remains fun, and that's why it remains popular. Like, unlike like Call of Duty, which like easily becomes outdated. It's very interesting to see the difference between that, and like that's why Valorant and all is also very popular, because it's a style, and also there's characters and there's a world that I have to admit the company that I work for that I cannot name. There's a story, and that threw me through a loop. I remember the first, like, when I was getting interviewed for this company, I told them, I was like, I had no idea that there was a story. And they were like, really? And I was like, I've literally never looked into this game. I just applied to you guys because you're awesome. And like, apparently I still got hired. But I told them, I was like, I think the fact that there's actually a story here is like super amazing. And it's like, you know, like I'm part of the story now, which is like what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's just so funny to see the difference in how like games grow and adapt to the times, because it like some games will just perish with the times. Like they can't keep adapting, and like even indie games like I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff. This is so annoying. I have to like go through training or something, I think.
It is so funny that like today is the one day in the group chat that you were like, I don't even know if I should be on stream anymore. And then
I mean, I guess like again, no, I'm not using my real name. I'm trying not to name the company I work for and all like that. But like, I've recently been addicted to watching people play Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
Funnily enough, I actually watched that today.
Oh my gosh,
I was watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
Oh, they're hilarious and they play it too.
You posted something and Amber immediately shared it to me because she was like, she knows how addicted I am to that. If you like watching Phasmophobia, there's a guy called Insim who streams it like every other day. He's super funny. I like him a lot. But it's just so like the speed at which the developers react to like their changing audience and everything, because like people get bored of the same thing over and over again. And part of the reason why, like, again, the video game company into which I work for that I cannot name, we try to adapt to like the upcoming like changes in people's perspective and keep things fresh, because obviously we have the same exact tactic to the game every single time you log in, but we need to change the weapons, we need to change the gameplay, we need to change this, we need to change that. So it's very intriguing to also watch indie developers also like react to that, like, and the games that are able to do that, those are the games that will survive. And Star Stable here I think has done decent. They could do better in some aspects, but I mean every company could in some aspects. You're never going to be able to please your entire audience. Like that's just impossible.
Right. And like I think they're getting better and better as time goes on, because like
it sounds like it.
Look at the stuff that they're adding.
What, 3 new horses a year, and I think I've seen like 5 new horses in the time I've joined, and I've not even been on this game for a year. Like
right. Well, and then wait until you guys get a chance to see the Halloween event, because you guys joined in for the winter one. And the
Halloween event is fun.
The winter one is always pretty cool, but the Halloween one to me is like the pinnacle of Star Stable's events.
Somehow I got that vibe, especially with how many like Halloween like things they give you in the druid training.
Yeah. Like it's
saving those for Halloween.
Yeah, it is so cool.
Like we're not selling these. We have to wait for Halloween, and then we'll see them, and they're gonna be terrible, and then we'll sell them.
You guys are talking about like the effects that they give you, like the starter horse powders. And the oh my god! If you guys want to see those, I can put those on my starter because I have like a shit ton of them.
I mean, go for it. I'm watching your stream.
Yeehaw!
That's the only thing I'm doing.
I'm gonna do it. I gotta dig up my starter.
Your pony back.
Yes, I'm back on my pony.
I don't know if you guys will be able to
on stream. We're just here dancing with them.
Oh, you guys at the...
Oh my God. We're at Jorvik Stables.
Okay. I can't remember if...
I got Egg, my dying horse, but...
Let's see.
She's cute.
Okay, I'm gonna hop back on... I'm gonna hop back on this guy. And then...
Egg and Dream.
A friend.
Okay.
Bring Thunder.
I am.
Good.
Thunder and the Snowy Owl.
Where?
I've got my cat, because this is my Aldabani stuff.
Oh,
Literally,
yeah.
Aldabani stuff is on Egg. Just because she looks cute in it. It makes her slow. I don't care. She's cute. She's my rebel child. I have a backstory for all my horses now. That's how
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Except for like Squirrel. I don't know what to make of the like starter horse, because I keep waiting for Star Stable to like make something up, and I'm like, Squirrel right now is just this horse that can fly that just like showed up to me.
Yep.
I can find there's no explanation about it.
I know, and they never address it again.
Not yet, anyway.
Like,
who knows?
Like, wow, Squirrel, your horse flew. That's cool. And then they never say anything again.
Yep, like, basically.
Nothing? No one's gonna acknowledge that my horse flew?
I bet, eventually.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's just so funny how, like, because Star Stable is built on, like, individual quests at a time, how disconnected some of these plots are.
Yeah.
Because they're probably exchanging writers and everything during this time, so everybody's coming and going, so things just don't connect super well. Which, like, I get. My company that I cannot name, our writers change like every season.
Mm-hmm.
But the seasons do not necessarily
Warrior
connect. Yes. Oh my gosh, and the names too. There are so many names in this. Like the whole entire time today, I was reading names and I was like, "That would be a warrior cat. That would be a warrior cat. That would be a warrior cat." Mine would not be a warrior cat. That'd be really weird if a cat was named Catpaw. But
Okay, so you guys are at Jorvik Stables right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're by the dressage arena.
Okay, I'm
We're
coming.
kind of just dancing out the empty closed stall.
All right, I'm gonna
We
start
need to go somewhere
with.
cuter. Do you want to go to the center? Let's go to the center.
Let's go to
Oh,
the center, yeah.
shoot, that's right. Do you have to you gotta? It's been so long since I've used these. Oh man. Yep. All right.
You sound so enthused.
Well, they only apply to your starter.
Yeah.
Which I wish they could do that with like other horses, because I'd love to do photo shoots with like the darkness powder and the different trails and stuff. Like I just put the fire trail on, and I think you guys should be able to see it.
Yeah. I saw somebody running around with the flowers the other day. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Here.
Me and Amber one day literally were just like spamming some of ours because we were bored. So we were just running around as two horses with like flowers or something floating around us, and people kept walking up to us and just like staring.
Yeah.
And they would just be like, "What is going on?" And we would not say anything, and then they'd just leave.
Do you guys see the fire?
Right.
Oh, I actually don't see it.
Okay.
I can see it on the stream. I just can't see it on
Yep.
my
Yeah, I can see it on
Yep.
your stream. That's funny. I see people's
Yeah.
flower. Maybe the trails don't show up, but maybe the like floating around you does.
All right, let's see, because that's the. All right, so I gotta get
That
off
one
to
actually
do
is
this.
cool.
Yeah,
I like
the fire
that
one is really neat.
I like that one.
The bat one is really neat. Maybe the bat
I
one will
haven't
show
done
up.
that one yet. I've only done like the flower and the like butterflies.
All right.
I think. were
I'm gonna
only
try
two
the
I've
bat
tried.
one.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the
Yeah,
bats?
I see the bat now.
I see the bats.
Okay.
I see the bats.
Yeah. So
They're-
let's just be the like floating around you ones.
Yeah, I think the trail ones are only you, but I'm gonna put on the.
Sad because the trail ones are
Uh,
cooler.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
On my screen,
Yeah,
you
we can
literally
more.
float. You float like 20 feet away from your horse to apply this.
Yeah.
It was so funny. You're like halfway across the thing, and your
Oh,
horse is
there's
just
the
like suddenly a
skeletons.
skeleton.
Yeah, you're Skelly.
Skeleton pony.
That one's actually cool.
Skeleton.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
That's
like that
really
one.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his tail.
The deer
Yeah.
one, those are so funny.
The deer ones
don't
are
look deer ones.
hilarious.
So off.
I'm gonna put the flower powder on instead of the bats.
Flower that just spins around. It makes me dizzy.
The or the petals.
Someone in
Yeah.
Global just said that they're high on cough drops, by the way. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, it's all caps.
I always leave Global on because people, like, I mean, I'm sure these are all children, but they're hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, here's Frankenstein.
Oh, I
Oh,
do like that
Lord.
one. But I love
yeah,
Egg
the
more.
Frankenstein one looks surprisingly nice.
Yeah.
It actually
Yeah, it does.
But Egg is cuter.
Mhm.
Egg is named Egg. We
Egg
love
is really cute. All right, last one I'm gonna do is the mummy.
Egg. 80% of the reason why I love my horses is the names. The mummy's cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really cute too.
Aww,
The
I can't wait
Halloween
for
ones are
Halloween now.
decent.
I'll actually hold on to the Halloween ones. I've only been
Yeah.
deleting selling the flower and the ones that like float around you because I don't like those ones as much. They kind of just distract me. But I
Yeah.
will keep the like mummy and all because that is cute.
I'm gonna
actually.
toss instead of the flower though, I'm gonna toss the darkness stuff on, which I think again you guys aren't gonna be able to see, but
I can
Shit,
see
we
it.
can.
oh, you
we can.
can?
You just kind of look like a black blob now,
Yep.
but we can see it.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Your horse just looks like it's having some severe farts, but
he's a mummy. It's the
I
death
was gonna
cloud.
say, I mean, he has like gone through a lot.
Pikachu wants to go out.
Pikachu.
She's at the front door. She's
I'm
at
just
the
gonna.
front door, Pikachu.
Oh no!
What do you want?
I'm just gonna run past other people here.
Oh, look.
See what they
I'm
do.
sure it's hilarious. The people that like don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I think
I
I'm gonna
know,
go
it's-
back to Moreland,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna stand there.
Yes, the Moreland. I was gonna say Amber and I stood in Moreland with our effects on because that's where like all the like babies are, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What is going on?"
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I'm going back to Moreland, guys. I want to watch this. Goodbye.
Did I
Yeah,
ever tell you
fine.
guys that like on our server I was one of the first people with the rune runner? So what there was one night that me and Kenzie and Courtney we just like we dropped off the rune runner at Conrad's and then I went and hid in the bushes like way far away and like you can't click on just somebody's horse. You have to click on the person to like see, to see it. And I untacked it and I left it there. And Kenzie and Courtney were trying to convince everybody that like, oh my god, there's an NPC rune runner at Conrad's. I think it worked on a couple people, but let's see.
Where
Me
are
and
we
Amber
at?
are like, we're right by the festival grounds.
Yeah.
I was right. Okay, good.
I realized after a moment, I was like, Amber and I just go straight to Moreland because we haven't changed our home stable. And I was just sitting there, and I was
Right.
like, she's up at the festival grounds. We gotta go up there.
Yeah. I mean, we could go to the disco.
I will follow
It is the
wherever.
weekend.
We
Yeah.
could go dancing.
Open. I need
Yeah.
more drink. I'll follow you to the disco first. It's gonna take me like 20 minutes to get there because
Okay.
of how slow this tack is.
I mean, I can
You know what?
keep my boy slow.
Like,
Just follow
actually
the
not that
huge
bad.
black smoke cloud.
yeah. It's actually not that bad, but it is definitely slower compared to like, normal, like the good tack, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is sad because I really love this look. Why does all the looks I love the most, the ones that are like super slow, like, look, there you go, goodbye.
I know, I'm so sad about like the Bulldog set and the Bobcat set are both like shitty because they're
Yeah.
really cool. Like,
I mean, I have pink
why do
hair.
this
Give
to
me
me?
the pink stuff.
yeah.
I'm not even a big fan of pink, but for some reason with like all my like characters, I love to use pink.
If only you were here for the 10th anniversary. There was a pink retro set, and that's actually, I think that's
Is that the one I was wearing earlier? Or
No,
was that
not sure.
that the one that you were wearing earlier was from the
The
10th
birthday or
anniversary.
Okay.
But it was a freebie one that we got.
Wait, I want to be able to see my horse. I haven't seen
That's
the pony
the
dance.
Pandora set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other one is a retro pink set, and that one actually has full stats on it.
My horse just started dancing before I
I've
started
never seen the
dancing.
pony's hands. Yeah, Egg is dancing already, and I'm just standing here.
Oh my god, the freaking Morai.
I love it.
Yeah.
I liked Egg dancing more than I do.
I say
Morai
the
dance is great.
yeah.
The ponies are so cute dancing.
They really are. I actually like them dancing the most. I wish you could see everybody's horses dancing.
I know. I don't know
Yeah,
why
that
they
would be
do that.
nice.
Like that is honestly like the best feature they could add.
Yeah,
I think
is
I've
to
said
see
that, like,
everybody's
multiple
horse dance.
Yeah.
I would love that so much.
It's so cute. That is like, I don't know. That's just a good decision. I applaud the dancing horses.
Also, Audrey, I love how you change back into your hunter gear on your
Yeah.
camouflage horse. It's excellent.
Awesome.
Good choice. Good choice.
I'm gonna BRB again. So.
Yep. I am going to. I'm probably going to end stream here because I'm getting hungry. But I'm going to stay on.
Ending, then I will
Well, I'm
just
gonna-
stay until you end.
I'm going to stay on voice chat for a while because I'm probably going to just go make myself some mac and cheese. But
No
But-
idea. I could not cook and make at the same time because I have to wear my headphones. Otherwise, you guys would hear everything. So
but done with stream for the night, lads. So Join us Wednesday. That should be the last. Wednesday should be the last festival day, like update day.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because we got to continue that quest with
It's
Sabine.
sad.
Do you think they'll add any other outfits, or are they gonna like? Is this about it?
I don't know. Because they've added something every week, haven't they? So
Yeah.
Not paid a whole lot of attention. I really love the Western outfit. I wish the like other one wasn't Starcoin's stuff.
yeah,
But I really want that one.
yeah. No, it's they're both really pretty. I went for the like.
I mean, I got the free one already.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't gotten is the Bobcats and the bunny.
Yeah, the Bobcats one
Right.
I went and I got this past time that I had like a bunch of tokens.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you still have tokens at the end of this event, hang on to them because chances are you'll be able to use them next year. That's what they did with the warm wishes for Christmas.
Yeah, good to know.
It
Oh,
used
that's
to
good to
be yeah, it used to be
I
that
think I
it
saw
was
my
like
warm wishes, so you know I'm great.
yeah. They used to not let you do that. They used to make them a different item every year, so they were basically useless after you were
Yeah.
done. And now they switched that with winter this year, and it made me very happy. All right, so yeah, we're back on Wednesday. We got to finish up that quest with Sabine. But for now, good night, stream. Good night, Twitch. Good night,
Stream.
YouTube.